There is nothing noble about being broke. Many intelligent people I know hate the thought of AI. They'll say it feels like cheating, or that it's lazy, or that it takes away from real creativity. Even if they don't say it outright, you can hear it in the way they talk. They put themselves on this sort of higher ground, like they're above using AI because it's not pure or authentic. And I know this because that's exactly what I used to think. I started writing when I was 14 years old, so when I first saw AI that could write, my first instinct was to fight against it because it felt like a fundamental threat to my identity. But when I stripped back that ideological layer, I realized that that perspective is an illusion that's built on fear, misunderstanding, and honestly, a bit of arrogance. And every single time a new technology shows up, that mindset is what gets people left behind. The internet created millionaires, you missed it. Crypto created millionaires, you missed it. Now AI is here, backed by billions of dollars in both private and government funding, and people dumber than you are making millions from it while you sit there and do nothing. You spend your time wishing it wasn't here or worrying about whether it's fair or ethical, while they get all the attention, the impact, and the millions of dollars that's on offer. This is the realization that I had to come to. The amount of money that's being poured into AI means that it's never going anywhere. Now, you can either keep moaning about it or you can capitalize and use it to get ahead. Because the internet is going to get flooded with AI slop, whether you like it or not. Trash apps, terrible courses, meaningless videos. The only way to make sure slop doesn't win isn't to avoid AI, because you'll never be able to compete that way. It's to use AI ethically to create something better and more persuasive. So how do you do that? In this video, I'll share 5 high-income AI skills that will be invaluable in 2026 and beyond. And I'll show you examples of real people, not some get-rich-quick gurus with huge followings, but actual everyday people who are quietly building 6 and 7-figure businesses using all of these skills. But before we continue, if you need any help with creating content for your business or your personal brand, I'm currently opening up just 2 slots for my completely done for you service. I'll personally work with you to come up with a strategy that drives sales, and my team would also write the scripts and edit the videos. All you have to do is just sit down and make the videos and watch the sales for your product or service roll in. Because this is such a hands-on service, I can only work with a very limited number of people, and these slots always fill up fast. So if you're interested, just click the first link in the description to book a free strategy call. Quick note, this is only for educational and business channels, not entertainment. Okay, now back to our skills. For years, if you wanted to make serious money in tech, you had to learn to code. Web dev, mobile apps, backend systems, these were the high income skills everyone was chasing. But we're entering a new era where you don't need to know how to code anymore. You just need to know how to think like a coder. And that's what vibe coding is all about. Instead of typing out endless lines of code, you're simply telling AI what you want to build and watching it do all the heavy lifting. There are 2 main ways to make money with vibe coding. The first is to build an app and sell it, like Joseph and Timo, 2 regular guys who met at a co-working space and built Theta AI, a simple AI appointment app that now makes $10,000 per month. Or Abhishek, a regular guy from India who built an $11,000 per month SaaS by simply copying bigger companies' products and making them cheaper. In fact, the entire Starter Story YouTube channel is packed with examples of regular people creating simple apps that generate real income. The second way to make money vibe coding is to simply sell websites to local businesses. There are still a lot of small businesses that don't have a website, mainly because they don't want to bother with things like web hosting, managing the website, and making sure it still works all the time. Also, a lot of them don't want to or simply can't afford to pay the massive upfront cost that developers charge to build websites. Instead, with vibe coding, you can offer them a simple subscription to build and manage their website. Like this guy that charges businesses a simple fee to design, build, deploy, and manage their website. And after the website is built, there's really no maintenance that has to be done. The income is completely passive. Because it's so cheap as well, you're going to get a ton of customers. A lot of businesses can pay $3,000 for one website, but pretty much every single business can afford to pay $80 a month. If you've ever thought about selling an ebook, an online course, or a digital template, there's a new, better way to package and sell your knowledge, and it's called a custom GPT. Most people are tired of digital courses. They don't want to waste their time learning, and they just want something that they can implement right away. That's where custom GPTs come in. Instead of teaching someone what to do, you can build a custom GPT that helps them do it instantly. Let's say you're a copywriter. Instead of selling a $29 ebook on email marketing, you can instead create a custom GPT that walks users through writing their own sales email step by step using your proven formulas. Trust me, people would love that far more than an ebook they have to implement on their own, because people are lazy. Or maybe you're a fitness coach. You can build a GPT that asks the person a few questions about their goals and experience, and then it will output a personalized 4-week plan based on your exact training methodology. The trick here is you need to have a specific knowledge in a field that solves a particular problem for people. And then you train an AI using all your specific knowledge, like cloning yourself, to help thousands of people instantly. This is a method I'm using to make money right now. I've been writing YouTube scripts for the past 5 years and my videos have gotten over 30 million views. So I use that knowledge to create a custom GPT that helps people write YouTube scripts instead of selling an ebook or a course to teach people how to write the script. I made one video about my custom GPT, and from that one single video, I've gotten over 70 sales and I have just 500 subscribers. I also found this guy, Travis Nicholson, who's made $5,000 on Gumroad using ChatGPT. Although he's selling ebooks, his ebook is something that can easily be converted into a custom GPT. There are people making $10,000, $100,000, even millions of dollars every single month using all of these skills. But I'm using these modest examples to show you that it's really a lot more achievable than you might think. And this is for anyone. If you're a mechanic, for example, you can create a custom GPT that helps people diagnose specific problems with their car by asking a few questions, and you can sell it to mechanics in your local area or even just in groups and forums online. You don't need a big following. So if you've got deep knowledge about a topic, stop trying to sell another ebook. Create a custom GPT. An AI agent is basically a digital assistant. Instead of just answering one question at a time like ChatGPT does, an agent can take a goal, like book an appointment or help a customer order food, and then figure out all the steps it needs to take to make it actually happen, and then go and do it. You basically give the AI a set of instructions, access to the tools it needs to achieve its goals, and then some memory so it can keep track of the conversation. Then, just like a human assistant, it'll take all that information and get the job done. This might sound pretty complicated, but it's honestly pretty simple. One of the easiest ways to think about this is to create a WhatsApp agent for local businesses. Now, my American audience might not get this, but all around the world, businesses get tons, sometimes hundreds of WhatsApp messages from their customers with the exact same questions. Let's use a dentist's office as an example. They'll usually get the same questions like, do you have availability on Thursday? What's the price for teeth whitening? How do I reschedule my appointment? That sort of stuff. Right now, most businesses have to hire someone to sit there and reply to those messages manually. That's an extra cost, and it also comes with human limitations. People miss messages, get overwhelmed when too many people come in, and can only reply during work hours. That means customers that are messaging at night or on weekends might go unanswered and the business will lose money. Now imagine instead that the same dentist office has a WhatsApp AI agent who can reply instantly 24/7 with accurate answers. If you connect it to their calendar, it can even confirm or reschedule bookings automatically. You can send directions using Google Maps, provide payment info, confirm payments, and even send receipts. Now you see just how powerful AI agents are. How do you build them? To build one, you don't need to be a programmer. It's actually pretty simple. All you need is an API tool to connect to WhatsApp, ChatGPT to generate the replies, and then a list of instructions from the business owner for what they want. And then you can use a simple tool like Make or N8N to create the agent. That's it. Just follow one of the many tutorials online and you can have a working AI agent in a matter of hours. You can easily charge local businesses $200 to $500 per month to set it up and maintain it. And the beauty is you don't even need to reinvent the wheel every time. Just build one solid template and then you can adapt it for different niches, dentists, salons, gyms, restaurants, cleaning services, all of that. With just 10 clients, you're looking at $5,000 a month in recurring revenue from something you can build once and simply reuse. And this isn't just theory. I saw one guy who made $275 in a single day by building WhatsApp AI agent. Another person shared how they've been setting these up for clients in Dubai and Saudi Arabia. The reason most people haven't caught on yet is because in the US, WhatsApp just isn't that big. But trust me, outside of America, WhatsApp is the default communication for businesses. Millions of companies all around the world are using it every day, and they are desperate for ways to handle their flood of customer messages. That's why WhatsApp AI agents are a massive untapped opportunity right now. If you're a marketer, advertiser, growth hacker, someone that's obsessed with ROI, then this is for you. AI UGC ad creation is basically using hyper-realistic AI actors to create user-generated style ads without ever picking up a camera. You can now instantly test hundreds of different ad creatives without spending money on expensive content creators. multiple videos in multiple languages with different styles, voices, and personalities. All you have to do is come up with the idea for the ad and write the script, and the AI will do the rest for you. Some tools even allow you to add pictures of physical products like drink cans or skincare products that the AI actor will hold during the ad. There are many different platforms that offer slightly different features, and I can't go over all of them today. But if you know how to create ads that sell, then this is definitely something you should look into. You can offer businesses the ability to test hundreds of ad creatives for the budget they would have used to hire one UGC creator. This entire YouTube channel is voiced by an AI avatar, and the channel has over 200,000 subscribers and makes at least $10,000 per month. Now, I saved this one for last on purpose because I believe it's genuinely the most important skill you need to have in 2026 and beyond. All the other skills we've talked about are all powerful, but without an audience, without attention, they are capped. Content creation is what takes your skills and turns it into something much bigger. And of course, I'm biased. Content has truly changed my life. Creating content has made me more money than I even thought was possible. It got me a full-time job doing what I love. It gave me opportunities to meet my heroes, to collab with amazing people, all because I chose to turn on the camera one day. The way I see it, especially in the age of AI, content is only going to become more important because people are going to get more and more skeptical of who they trust. AI is certainly going to flood the internet with generic content, and because of that, people will only want to buy from people they trust, not faceless businesses. And content is the best way to build that trust at scale. When you show up consistently on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, wherever your audience hangs out, you're interacting with thousands of people at once. You're building relationships, creating connections, and over time, you're going to build a personal brand people trust that makes selling so much easier. That's why I put this skill last, because it amplifies everything else. You can be a vibe coder, an AI agent builder, a custom GPT creator, but if you know how to make content, you will multiply your reach, your sales, and your income tenfold. If you want to multiply your income potential by creating content, then you have to watch this video next, where I take you through every single AI tool I use to create content, from ideation and strategy to scripting, editing, and creating visuals. Click here to watch it now, because without it, you're leaving tons of potential on the table.